You have felt it before. That quiet wish. That feeling that your life could be different. More freedom. More control. More of the person you know you could be. So you wait. You look for the right moment. The right plan. The big change. But the moment never comes. And nothing changes. So why is it so hard to start? Well, the answer is not what most people expect. Welcome back to Gentle Wisdom. Today, we explore one of the most powerful ideas about change and why most people miss it completely. By the end of this video, you will understand why one small habit matters more than any big decision, and you will know exactly where to begin. So let's get into it. Lesson 1: The problem with big changes. Here is something most people never stop to question. We believe that big change requires big action, a dramatic decision, a complete reset. But here is what most people miss. Big changes rarely stick. Not because people lack motivation, because the gap between where they are and where they want to be is too wide to cross in one jump. Think about it this way. Imagine you want to become someone who saves money. So one day you decide to change everything. No more spending. No more small pleasures. Total discipline, starting today. 3 weeks later, you are back to your old habits. Not because you are weak, because the change was too sudden. Your identity had not caught up. James Clear writes about this in Atomic Habits. He argues that the most powerful changes do not come from setting new goals. They come from building a new identity, one small action at a time. Every action is a vote for the person you are becoming. And votes are small. They are daily. They are quiet. Remember this. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your habits. Lesson 2: The identity shift. Now, let's go deeper. Consider two people, Sophia and Riku. Sophia wants financial freedom, so she creates a strict budget. She cuts out everything unnecessary. She works harder. She pushes. For 2 months, it works. Then slowly, the pressure becomes too heavy. She misses her old life. One by one, the old habits return. Riku takes a different approach. He asks himself one question. What would a financially free person do, just today? He decides to save a small amount every morning, before anything else. Before coffee. Before checking his phone. Just a small transfer. Automatic. Easy. 1 year later, Riku has savings he has never had before. Not because he found a secret strategy, because he built a habit that matched the identity he wanted. Morgan Housel writes in The Psychology of Money that wealth is not built through dramatic moments. It is built through quiet consistency, choices so small they seem almost invisible. One habit does not change everything. It changes you. And when you change, everything else slowly follows. Here is what works. Ask yourself this. What is the smallest possible version of the habit I want? Make it so small it feels almost too easy. Then do it today. Lesson 3: Why small works. So, why does small work when big fails? Because small habits bypass resistance. When something is easy, you do not need motivation. You just do it. And this matters especially for English learners. Many people wait until they have 1 hour to study. But 1 hour never comes. So they study nothing. The person who listens to 5 minutes of English every morning on the train before breakfast, while waking up, that person improves consistently. Not dramatically, but consistently. And consistency over time is dramatic. Research suggests that small, repeated actions change the structure of the brain. Each time you repeat a behavior, the neural pathway becomes stronger. The habit becomes easier. The identity becomes clearer. You stop being someone who is trying to save money. You become someone who saves. You stop being someone who is trying to learn English. You become someone who learns English every day. Start here. Choose one habit. Make it small enough to do, even on your worst day. Do it tomorrow morning. Just once. That is all. 2 futures. Picture Sophia 5 years from now. She has tried many times to change. Each time, the motivation fades. Each time, she returns to where she started. She still wants freedom, but it feels further away than ever. Now consider Riku. 5 years later. His small habit never felt dramatic, but it never stopped either. He saved consistently. He invested quietly. He built something, not overnight, but steadily. He did not find freedom. He built it. One small choice at a time. Same desire. Same starting point. Different approach. 5 years from now, which version of you will exist? One habit does not change everything. It changes you. And you change everything. Identity upgrade. You do not need a perfect plan. You do not need the perfect moment. You need one habit. One small decision that you repeat until it becomes part of who you are. That is how identity is built. Not in dramatic moments. In quiet, daily ones. You are already capable of this. More capable than you know. You are becoming. Rising hope ending. The freedom you are looking for is not waiting at the end of a big decision. It is waiting inside a small one. One habit. Done consistently. That is where everything begins. What you choose today quietly shapes who you are tomorrow. That is already happening. That is already real. What you learn today is now part of you. Use it well. If this story stayed with you, a like and subscribe means a lot. And feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Protect your attention. Train your mind. And keep becoming.